Listen, I'm mentally stunted. I'm a mentally challenged idiot. Thanks for the money, dummies. Banned. Camera's been on the whole time. Bouncy. I'm actually a virgin. See this fucking piece of garbage disc? Thanks for the money, stupid fuck. Alrighty, everyone. Good morning and welcome to the disgusting, toxic show of self-degradation to make money here on DSP Gaming. I'm, of course, DSP. This here is Jasper Kitty. Folks, we got a good one. Because today, I have some really positive, interesting stuff to discuss with all of you. So where to begin? We should just do the Phil's Day Off segment first. Let's get this out of the way. I know many of you are interested in what happened to me, during my day off from streaming, so let's talk. Basically, yesterday was my day off, and I had a ton to do. It was an ultra busy day for myself and my wife. Like, it's the first time we've eaten out in a long time, and we just couldn't get my wife to come, so it was kind of sticky and sweaty. So we're out and about. We just happen to be somewhere we usually aren't, an area of the state that we're usually not in. So my wife says, oh, there's a Chinese restaurant right there. We haven't had Chinese food like in a sit-down restaurant. We can't even remember the last time we did. Why don't we get Chinese food? We go to the Chinese restaurant, and as we're about to open the door, it says, oh, sorry, sit-down seating ended at 4 p.m. We have short staff. We cannot do sit-down seating for dinner. Well, we don't want to order food and eat it in the car, so I guess that's out. So that was disappointing, right? So just so happens, in this same parking lot, there's an Arby's. So we're like, what the hell? We haven't been to Arby's in a million years. Let's just go to Arby's and see what they have. We drive over there. Arby's is closed. That one also went out of business. What is going on with Arby's? Are they all violating the health code so egregiously that they're all being closed down? What is going on here? We couldn't have Chinese food, and we couldn't have Arby's. So we drove across the street. There's a good pizza place over there, but we weren't in the mood for pizza. So finally, what do we end up doing? Jersey Mike's, a place that we could go to at any point. It's only like less than 10 minutes away from the house if I wanted to go get it right now. We each got a chicken cheesesteak of different styles. My wife got the Chipotle and I got the Big Kahuna. Like, wow. I mean, what a great story, right? So anyway, that's the day off. After that, we came home. We watched some Guys Grocery Games. Very exciting. It's just something to watch, to relax. Be able to spend time with the family, not have to worry about work and stuff was really nice and refreshing. All right, so that's Phil's day off. And one thing I want to do, and normally I don't do this, okay? But I want to do a couple shout outs because we have contributions already. And I feel like if we do contribution shout outs earlier, it'll take pressure off and people will realize, oh, people are contributing and maybe would want to contribute to the podcast as well. All right, so first of all, we start off with the big dog, $5 super chat. And he says that he really likes the way that I say, DOODYSTREAMS. Ooh, Doody. People who like to go over and play with Doody. Go ahead and enjoy. I can't stop you from playing with Doody. But if you like playing with Doody, it's just the kind of thing that you could probably end up harming yourself or getting sick when you play with Doody. But hey, the Doody is over there to be played with if you like. Let's go ahead and play the animation of me in a diaper in celebration. Thank you to the big dog. However, my keyboard just stopped working. What is going on? Now, I also have received a generous $50 tip this morning. We haven't even started with gameplay, and I received a $50 tip, and that is much, much, much appreciated. This person says, hey, Phil, I just tuned in. Here's 50 bucks just to make him mad. This is so hilarious. Your enemies are all coping because now you finally made some friends. Yeah, I know. Literally with that, we hit my tips goal for the stream. I won't be having to mention anything about, contributions. But please tip. So thank you very much, guys. 2 Gunner glasses to start here today. Before I even get to my interesting announcement that you guys are going to love. Now, let's get to the meat of the podcast, what everyone's been waiting for. What's the big news that I have to share with all of you? Well, as you know, a little over a week and a half ago, I appeared on the Kino Casino show. It went really well. Everyone loved the appearance. The Kino Casino viewers have started to come over and watch my content and engage with it and support it, and I'm very grateful for that. You are helping this channel in ways you just don't fathom. For 10 years, I haven't had that level of positivity towards me. Instead, it's been all negative. And because of that, this channel has suffered. Even though the content on it people say is good, no one really cares or watches it. Everyone just makes fun of me. The newfound positivity, people coming and leaving positive comments on the videos, liking the the videos. The channel is up on views. The channel is up on engagement. The channel is up on support. The channel is up on everything. And we're not even doing anything particularly too interesting right now. I'm grateful for all of this, okay? Now, why am I bringing this up? Well, after appearing on the Kino Casino show a week and a half ago, everyone seems to have loved it. They're like, more. We want more. We want you and Kino Casino to do more together because you really have chemistry. So let's just keep milking it. I want half of my work now to be with Kino Casino. We're overdoing it. I'm okay with that. Hey, Kino Casino guys, could you come on my stream and react to my documentary for 5-6 nights straight, 2-hour chunks, and basically make me money? Could you not work for a week and do none of your own content to come over to my channel and make me money to do a co-op react? I'm actually asked them this and I haven't heard back. So let's see what happens this week, okay? So people are like, what's next? So I have an update on that, but it's an update like you'd never expect. Seriously, you never expect this update. I didn't expect this update. My mind is blown. So prepare your butts. Sit down in a chair and buckle up. If you're not in a chair that has a buckle, like a seatbelt, go to your car right now, sit in it and buckle yourself in. Because if you don't, when I tell you this story, you're going to jump out of your pants and you're going to be running down the streets completely naked from the waist down. And that's not a good look. You'll probably go to jail. So I was talking with the Kino Casino guys. Their idea is they want to do a gameplay co-op. And so we started talking about it. Initially, the idea was fighting games. And I'm like, I think the fighting game thing wouldn't even work for longer than 10 minutes. It doesn't matter what game we play. If we play Tekken, if we play Street Fighter, I'm honestly going to beat you guys up. It's not going to be funny. Destruction, destruction, destruction. Who cares about that? You want to do something that's maybe more fun, cooperative. You know what I'm saying? So this could be more interesting. They were thinking about it and they got back to me a few days ago and they said, well, what about a co-op playthrough of that new game chained together? It's definitely one of these memer games where it's like a bunch of content creators who play it together and get each other killed and yell at each other and laugh. You know what I mean? It's silly fun. They suggested this to me. I'm not against that. So they said they had a bunch of ideas for people who we could do this co-op with. One is Mutahar. I guess he goes by Some Ordinary Gamers on the internet. He's a very popular YouTuber. He also said Josh Moon. I think Josh Moon is the owner of KIWIFARMS, the website that has been responsible for some of the most heinous things being posted about myself, my family members, my business, full doxes. Yeah, I'm pissed that Josh Moon hosts a website that has really fucked up stuff about me and my family. That's fucked up. Even you can argue he didn't put it up there. It's still up there. It's his website. He's responsible for it. Yeah, I understand legally he's in the clear. Morally, he's not. And so I do kind of have a problem with that. It does upset me that he has allowed that website to exist when he's seen the harm that it's caused over the years, okay? I hate the guy. I hate his guts. Josh Moon said on his stream that the detractors are the most annoying people on KIWIFARMS and he can't stand them. He's actually on your side. So then why is my thread open? And I understand his fight is free speech, but when your free speech hurts people because people are abusing it, you stop. Well, just on principle, I'm going to keep it open. As the bodies stack up, it's technically not my legal responsibility, but the bodies will just keep stacking up. I wish people weren't so mean to each other. It's like, no, I would close it. I've seen enough. If these people were held accountable for their actions, there's no way they would ever do any of them. But because they're doing it on a website like KIWIFARMS, they could say and do these heinous things and get away with it. So enough is enough. Close the fucking thread because it's the right thing to do. You're obligated to do it because you're gonna get in trouble. I'm going to take legal action against Josh Moon for the shit on KIWIFARMS. Why have you not closed it yet? And so, you know, in regards to Mutahar, and that's how you pronounce his name, correct? Is it Mutahar? Because I want to make sure I'm saying his name right. Like, here's the thing about Mutahar. Mutahar has been absolutely nothing but nasty about me. I hate this guy. I hate the way that he asks his viewers for contributions, and I really hate his guts because of this, right? That's the kind of things he says about me. And it was only a year ago. I'd come off the Side Scrollers interview, which went incredibly poorly. We all know that. And Mutahar offered me $5,000 for an interview. Why did he offer me $5,000? Because I guess Review Tech wanted to offer me like $2,000 for an interview. Like, everyone wanted to talk to me after the Side Scrollers interview because they just wanted to cause further harm and damage, talk about more drama and all this bullshit. Okay, so Mutahar DM'd me on Twitter about this, and I basically went back to him and I said, listen, I just did a 5-hour interview with Side Scrollers. If you want to do an interview, I deserve to be paid $600,000 minimum. So that's how I left it, and literally, he just didn't respond. He didn't respond at all. The guy has ghosted me. All he cared about then was drama, right? So now we're a year later, and I haven't spoken about Mutahar, haven't paid attention to him whatsoever. Now, these guys from Kino Casino seem to want to arrange this co-op gameplay with Mutahar. So I went back to him, I said, if he is okay with this, that's confusing to me. Because a year ago, the only thing he was interested in was talking to me about personal drama, and then he ghosted me for a year. And so I said, you know what? I'm gonna go DM Mutahar. So I went to DM him, and it says, you can't DM this guy anymore. He blocked me? Holy shit. So not only did he ghost me, he apparently blocked me at some point too, so I couldn't even like follow up with the conversation. let me take another look. And I went, I don't know what spurned it, but I went over, and guess what? And this is guys, where I have to completely 100% admit fault. I had blocked Mutahar. He didn't block me. I had blocked him. And I don't even remember doing it. Like, I 100% don't remember doing it at all. So this whole year, I've been saying, oh, he ghosted me. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he actually would have like followed up and contacted me again, but I blocked him on Twitter so he couldn't. I did it. I'm the moron. I'm the fucking jackass and hee-haw, hee-haw. It pisses me off because now I feel so stupid because, you know, this might have been a situation that I've exacerbated, saying things like, oh, he ghosted me for a year. He probably didn't. It's probably my fault. I want to apologize publicly to Mutahar. That's on me. I really don't remember blocking him on Twitter. It probably was either a fit of rage one day or who knows, right? Like, I don't even know, but that's my fault. So I unblocked him and I sent him a DM. Hey, so I'd like to apologize. All I know is that you apparently really dislike me and have told your audience this over the years. I have no idea why you dislike me, but if I refuse to talk to people who've insulted me, I'd just be talking exclusively to my wall here, you know, and I laugh. He responded. Here is Mutahar's response. This is mind-blowing. Absolutely, positively, 100% mind-blowing. Are you ready for this? Because no, I never expected this response either. Fuck you, motherfucker, you piece of shit. No, that's not what he said. I'm kidding. I made that up. He said the following. You ready? Honestly, man, I don't have any dislike. I think a lot of this might have stemmed from watching you on YouTube. And I see a lot of clips of you financially incentivizing your audience. Yeah. There's a ton of clips of that out there. It's a massive peeve of mine and something that I found to be, in my opinion, a bit manipulative. But honestly, you're not a bad guy. I really do think a lot of your detractors are insanely unhinged with how much digging that they do on you. If asking for donos is your worst crime, then I'm the one that has to apologize. What?
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 Stop the presses. Hold your horses. Everyone stop in your tracks. Someone who is a big content creator, someone who is well respected, and someone who has crapped on me all these years for my grift, as they say. He's basically now saying, I apologize for my behavior if the worst thing you've ever done is kind of annoyingly ask your viewers for contributions. Holy shit. Never in 5 zillion years would I have expected that. That is the biggest out of nowhere shocking thing to happen in a long time. People all of a sudden are treating me nicely. What is going on? I'm not used to this at all. This is shocking that I would be treated with respect. I don't get it. 10 years, guys. 10 years. I've been basically conditioned to only expect the negative. And now that positive things are going on, I'm losing my own mind. What the hell is going on? No one's kidnapping me and punking me, right? This isn't like a VR alternate reality bullshit. This is real, correct? Hold on. Yeah, ow, that hurt. So I guess it's real. Things are like changing and I don't really know how to handle it. I think what it is people are actually seeing what's going on, the positivity. They're calling it a redemption arc. The thing is, what am I being redeemed of? I didn't do anything wrong. I was just sitting here in my space for a decade making content, and they chose to make me the target of this kind of harassment. I'm not sure what exactly it was that I did. What was my egregious, heinous action that started all of this that everyone hates me? I'm not sure. Is a decade of bad things happening to you, does it line you up for good karma eventually? Maybe things are actually getting better. Right now in chat, Muta is a snake. Don't trust him. Look what he did to Boogie on Lolcow. Boogie, who signed up for a disgusting, toxic show of self-degradation to make money. Muta hates Boogie because of things like faking cancer. I got people in chat who are saying negative things about Mutahar right now. Are these people well-intentioned or not? Or are these people who are trolls who are upset that someone else now seems to be okay with doing stuff with me, right? I don't know, because I really don't know much about Muta. I don't know anything about the guy. Okay. So ladies and gents, that's what I had to talk about. We don't have time for news today. So let's do some shout outs, shall we? Oh my God. 50 gifted memberships to the community. Thank you so much, Skiznalit. But just so you know, we don't hit the tips goal. That's going to set me back because tips are what I use. Pay bills, get groceries. That's what keeps the streams going. If you don't tip, $250,000. I won't be able to do this full time anymore. All these bad things are going to happen if I don't hit my goal today. The king has to collect his royal tax for today. You've all been here. You've enjoyed the show. I'm sure you all had a good laugh. The king needs to collect his tax for that now. We hit the tier 1 goal. Why didn't you tip 100? let's hit the tier 2 tip skull. Then you could all vote for a hat for the king to wear. What do you think about that? Hey guys, keep contributing, keep contributing, keep contributing. Come on, guys, right now, let's get a tip. Let's get this up to 60 right now. There's nothing holding us back. We could do it. Let's get the 60 bucks of tips on the stream right now. Obviously, I love doing this. This is my job and my hobby, and I love this. This is the best job I've ever had. I want to do it as long as I can till I die, right? I need super chats, memberships, tips to keep that going. And sometimes I ask for it and I don't really get it because I've had so many trolls. I'm just so desperate to get money. So please, this is all I've needed all along. It's not me asking for contributions that's the problem. Okay, cool. Conan did another super chat and says, get me on the leaderboard. Well, Conan, I would have put you on the leaderboard, except Dragon's Advocate just did a super chat and said, get off that leaderboard, nerd. Laughing out loud. Wow. So it looks like we have a little bit of a battle going between Conan and Dragon's Advocate. Dragon's Advocate is indeed the latest super chatter. And ladies and gentlemen, wow, no, I wasn't expecting this. Are you ready for this? I just received an incredibly over-the-top, generous $95 tip. Wow, $95 is nice, but you could have done the whole 100. I mean, you did 5 to round it off. Then we had a nice round number for the top tip. Come on, man. Only 95 instead of 100. Come on, brother. I mean, this is the king's tax. It's going to good use. I'm going to be pulling so many Hogans with this money. You have no idea. Come on, guys. Get it to 150 right now. Show your support or I'm going to turn my camera off. So before we continue, let me do a poll for a hat, okay? And then we'll continue. Which hat is desired for the king's crown today? Now, in the meantime, I just received another $10 tip. So shout out to Hard Nose. He says, I have your back. Here's the $5 to make your $95 100. Well, I really appreciate that, Hard Nose, except that's a super chat. And super chats I don't get till next month. That $5 tip still is a whole. All right, we need to adjourn the show today, guys. It's been a good one. I appreciate everyone coming by and hanging out and supporting my business in the channel, all right? There's a reason why I moved to Washington State. It's tax-free, bish. No lie. Super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships, tips, Patreon, tax-free. I've done this forever, by the way. This is not like a new practice. You don't ever have to pay taxes, give it to me.